Hi everybody, this is Dr. Sham. I'm a rheumatologist from Chennai. So yesterday we saw what is gout. Where somebody has high uric acid and develops an arthritis, we usually call it as a gout. So how to manage it? So most important thing, lot of myths and facts again about there's a diet in gout. See, as of now, what are the things which have to be avoided is alcohol. Doesn't matter whether it's even including something like a beer, anything should be avoided because it gets converted a lot of leads into production of uric acid. Second thing is sweetened beverages like a Pepsi, Coke. So this has to be again avoided. Then seafood, usually fish or prawns and other things, and red meat like mutton, beef, these things. Chicken is okay, like so. Seafoods and red meat should be avoided. In vegetarian, actually, you need not bother worry too much unless if you are going to take lot of mushrooms and cauliflower. So vegetarian, usually it's not an issue unless you are going to take heavy lot of mushroom and cauliflower. It's usually take home message: alcohol in non-vegetarian, seafood, red meat, and sweetened beverages. Just these things. Among these, definitely most of us know alcohol can be avoided. Maybe you can argue it might be good for the heart, but in general, alcohol, it's not that it does a lot of good or anything. Sweetened beverages, definitely it's harmful. Red meat, it's definitely harmful. So most of the diet can be avoided. Only thing is seafood like fish can be taken in moderation, but remember, first try to control the uric acid. Make sure you don't get lot of frequent episodes of arthritis. Then you can discuss with your rheumatologist, and then you can take little bit of seafood. Remember, it is taking even once a week. For example, I'm telling one fish is fine than taking 4 fishes on once a month. So it's about more load you take on the same day, the kidney won't be able to handle, and you might land up with having an episodic this one like an gouty attack. See, why I wanted to emphasize on diet is that once you maybe Google it, you will see uric acid will be present in almost all diet. So those days you used to tell you have to avoid high protein diet, which is not being advised anymore. So once you start avoiding uric acid, literally we won't be able to eat any food. So just remember these things, whatever I told, that is the current recommendation as of now. So other things can be taken, so no need to worry too much. But remember, whatever we do, uric acid can be brought down by 1 to 1.5 milligram maximum with diet. So it is a complementary to your medical treatment, and it's not only going to treat. But in patients who have asymptomatic, I'm not talking about gout who have already got joint pain. Patients who are asymptomatic was only high uric acid, definitely dietary modification and doing regular exercise, bringing down the weight, and even adjusting some medications like hypertensive. Sometimes some medications might increase uric acid, which you use for hypertension. Those things can be discussed with your doctor. With lifestyle modification, definitely uric acid can be brought down in patients with asymptomatic hyperuricemia. In gout, it is complementary to treatment. So lifestyle modification, definitely we spoke in detail. So initial job is as usual, we have to relieve the pain. So either we will be using any of these drugs, either alone or in combination, depending on the patient's other diseases like diabetes, whether they have a kidney problem or what. Once we do that, then we start either of these medicines. See, once a patient gets 2 or more attacks, definitely one of these drugs, what we call as a urate lowering therapy, has to be used on a long term. There definitely the patient won't be able to manage only with the dietary modification. So usually allopurinol and febuxostat, once they tolerate, both the drugs are pretty safe drugs, not to worry. So we start both together, and over a period of time, maybe by 3 to 6 months, once the uric acid is under control, you don't develop any more episode of arthritis, we try to stop the anti-inflammatory medication. Only the urate lowering therapy will be continued. Don't worry, we don't use steroids or painkillers on a continuous. Usually colchicine many times is given as a continuous one. That also by 3 to 6 months we try to stop and only use any one of these things. Remember, sometimes what happens, like as I told the story in rheumatoid, like steroid with the rheumatoid medicine, people continue only steroid. Here also, because this is an immediate pain reliever, people think that this is the main medicine, they stop this. That is even more dangerous. So people keep taking this, you won't have any pain, you won't have any inflammation, but you are not taking that urate lowering drug. So the urate keeps on accumulating in the body without any signs and symptoms. That is even more dangerous. So never take painkiller or a steroid or colchicine without a urate lowering therapy. This is the long term therapy, this is only a short term therapy, remember that. So this will be the take home. So lifestyle modification in conjunction with drugs, definitely you can get rid of your gout pain, and also you can, even if you have a renal calculi like a kidney stone also, that also can be taken care of. So this is how we usually manage a gout. Thank you.